been a while since we've got new GoPro cameras. This here is the brand new GoPro HERO. And supposedly, it is going to be a game changer. Coming in at $200, it's got 10 megapixel photos, 1080p 60 maximum shooting resolution, and just like the HERO5 and HERO6s, it's waterproof to 10 meters, it's got voice control, and it's got that touchscreen on the back, something that the original HEROs at these super low price points did not have. So this is the camera itself, and off the top, it looks identical to the standard GoPro HERO5 and HERO6, with the only difference being that HERO symbol on the side now just says HERO. But other than that, the back door, the doors open the same, it's got the same side buttons, it's got the same record button. That LCD screen on the back looks very, very similar to what we see on the HERO5 and the HERO6. All the ports look the same. We've got a mini or micro HDMI and a USB Type-C cable. The front's lens attachment looks the same and also appears to be removable, just like on its big brother, the HERO5 and HERO6. So you can swap that in, or even swap in different filters. You want to put something on like the Polar Pro neutral density filter. So all of that works, and then it uses the same frame as the big brother as well. So that means that all of your mounts, all of your accessories are going to work. On a side note, super important to keep this plastic attachment piece that comes with all GoPro cameras. This is super, super useful in DIY projects, so make sure you hang on to that. And now we get to open up the little accessory box. So in here, we get the GoPro Care. This is if you want to sign up for GoPro Care, you can get, well, you break it, we'll replace it. So you can do that. We've got some nice GoPro stickers. We've got a very beefy user's manual and important safety instructions. So this should have a whole bunch of information on, wow, just safety stuff. I don't think we'll be needing that. And then we get the accessory compartment. And wow, we do not get much. We get a standard battery. So this camera uses exactly the same battery as the GoPro HERO5 and HERO6, which is awesome and something that was sadly missing on all the previous HERO cameras. They either had internal batteries or used something different than the bigger brother cameras that they were supposed to be a cheap alternative to. So this guy uses, it's got the same form factor, the same frame, the same battery, the same cable. This is USB 2 with a Type-C port on it. So it's not quite the same as the HERO6, but this is what the HERO5 was coming with, the last one, or the last HERO5 I got it at least. And that's it. What is definitely missing from this kit is any extension bars of any kind. I had to go back and check. This is the box with my HERO6 came in, and we'll actually notice that the parts that are included with the HERO6 is exactly the same as what's included with the HERO. So even on the HERO6, you no longer get extension bars. So they really are forcing you to go buy accessories with these cameras, because to do any sort of useful mounts with them, or helmet mounting or anything like that, you are going to need those extension bars. So they are cheaping out on that. So for your $200, you get a GoPro HERO, a battery, a flat, a curved adhesive mount, a frame with a buckle mount, and a cable that you can use to download your footage and charge it. So the question here then is, how does this camera compare to the two bigger brothers, the HERO6 and the HERO5? In looks, it's pretty obvious that they are identical. They have the same form factor, they take the same batteries, and they have exactly the same buttons, ports, and screens. It is very clear that these are all at least from the outside, very, very similar. Without the batteries installed, all the cameras weigh in at the same 92 to 93 grams. So there's no difference in weight. And the difference really comes from the internals and the internal processor and the resolutions at which you can record. Upon first booting of your new Hero, you're going to have to go through the menu setup, accept your language, set the time and policies, and then you have to go ahead and set the date. Initial impressions here of the touchscreen are that it is basically as responsive as the GoPro Hero 6's menu or Hero 5's menu. There really doesn't seem to be any difference at all. They got video stabilization, you got preference settings, it's got Wi-Fi, same swipe in from the right to get to settings, swipe down to exit, and it's even got quick stories available from your cell phone. You can easily take this GoPro, connect it to your phone to watch, download, or watch all your footage. You can pull pictures off of it with your phone. So it basically works the same as a standard GoPro. The menu system setup is identical, but the biggest difference is once you open up your resolution settings, you see that there's only two options available, 1440 or 1080, and your frame rates are 30 or 60. And honestly, I'm okay with this. I find that the resolution that I shoot 90% of the time when I go with my GoPro Hero is 1080-60. So as long as 1080-60 out of this camera looks close to as good as 1080-60 does out of a Hero 5 or a Hero 6, then I am really not going to see much difference in usability of a GoPro Hero or a Hero 6 or a Hero 5. So there it is. That's the initial impressions of the new GoPro Hero. I gotta say that I am super excited about this little camera because for 200 bucks to have that touchscreen and have all of that functionality and all that usability of the super easy to use GoPro Hero 5 and Hero 6 into a package that costs 200 bucks, which is at a price point that most people you don't save up for that kind of a purchase. Most of the time it's one of those kind of spur of the moment purchases. It makes it much more accessible, and I hope that we will see many, many more people with GoPro cameras because of cameras at this price point. But guys, this was just the initial impressions and unboxing, talking about the things I'm excited about. So I'm going out now to shoot a whole bunch of test footage and try and decide how this camera stacks up against the Hero 5 and Hero 6. So if there's things you want to see tested, leave them down below because I will definitely be looking for people's interests and what they want to see tested. But initial impressions are really exciting. I am glad to see a camera with the functionality and usability of the Hero 5 and Hero 6 at a much, much more affordable price point. All right, guys, until the next one, thanks for watching.